You asked, how do I make money with solar?
Now, a lot of people ask me, how do I actually make money off a solar system?
You got to spend money to make money.
With solar, there are really three income streams. The first one is when you actually initially purchase the solar system, the government will give you a rebate towards the purchase. The installer normally, when they quote you a price, has already gotten the rebate taken off. So if they say it's a $7,000 system and you know that you qualify for about $2,000 in a rebate, don't expect to be out of pocket by $5,000. You were actually out of pocket by $9,000 and the $2,000 have already been taken off. But that's the first way that solar can make you some money. You're actually getting money from the government towards the purchase of the solar system, and literally anybody in Australia can get that as long as they're a homeowner. They live at that particular address. The rebate is reducing every year on the 31st of December. But right now, for the average system, you can get between $2,000 and $3,000 in rebates, and your installer will give you the closer details as to the amount that you're actually qualifying for the government rebate. They will do all the paperwork. So that's the income stream number one. Now, the income stream number two is obviously the electricity that your system generates that you then don't have to pull off the grid. So if you're buying electricity, let's say at 30 cents per kilowatt hour, and now your solar system is generating that electricity in the middle of the day, and you do not have to now pull that electricity out of the grid, those 30 cents per kilowatt hour of use is foregone because your system has generated. You will never have to pay for it in the bill. So theoretically, that should then reduce your electricity bill because you're now using your own solar power. So that's the second way that you're saving money. So nobody's giving you physically money for that, but you're offsetting the cost that you would normally pay for the electricity out of the grid. And then the third way of income is what's called the feed-in tariff. Now, the feed-in tariff is the electricity that you physically generate. Let's say during the middle of the day, your 6.6 kilowatt system generates 5 kilowatts for the next hour, and you're only in the house using 2 kilowatt hours. So there's 3 kilowatt hours that your system generates that you're not using within the house. What happens then, it goes into the inverter and it gets exported. And at that point in time, it gets measured. Your 3 kilowatts may be worth 10 cents per kilowatt hour. So even you pay 30 to get it, they might pay you only 10, in some places even just 5, in some places 12 cents for that export. What that's called the feed-in tariff. So that then when you get your bill back, you will see a certain amount of kilowatt hours that you've exported, and then that particular money will be a credit. So let's say we've exported $100 worth of electricity from our feed-in tariff, got 10 cents per kilowatt hour, and I've pulled in $300 of electricity after my solar use. Now, what they do in the billing department then for your energy retailer, they'll take the feed-in tariff off. And so if I take $100 off my $300 charge, my net bill will still be $200. So that's my third way that the solar can kind of make me money. I get the rebate, I'm not paying for electricity that my system generates, and then the surplus electricity is being exported and I get a little bit of money for it. The history of the feed-in tariff is in the olden days, you got as much as 60 cents. In some areas now they try to restrict it and you pay as little as 5 cents. But my belief is as the electric car charging will start more and more, that solar will become more valuable again. And I have a strong belief that the feed-in tariff actually will go up.
Want more energy answered? Visit YourEnergyAnswers.com for quality energy products, tools and calculators, and find your quality local installers. Please support the channel by liking the video, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell, and check out all our other videos. You're still here? I'll see you next time. Bye.